Hello everybody, it's Punch here from Punch Productions, and today I got a package in the mail. So, if you can guess what this is, I'm sure you can't, because I've never told anybody about it. Even my friends on Skype and whatever, but is from a company called Fuse Chicken. And, this was a Kickstarter product that I bought probably, would have been what, the spring, I guess? Spring of 2012? And came September the 25th, 2012. Now, as you can tell, it's from the US. I don't know if you know. And the tracking was only for within the US. And I started to get a bit worried when September the 13th came around. My tracking, or the 10th came around. My tracking and whatever was sent out. Then on the 13th it ended. Nothing else. Because it had actually been passed off to Canada Post. Yeah. Canada Post might have taken a few days to get it here. Like a week and a half. But, honestly, I don't mind too much. I should actually probably get something out of my pocket here. One iPod Nano, 6th gen, see how it has the camera or whatever. But, on this is actually a cable that I bought from Kickstarter and whatever. I'm gonna try to open this up. It's from Ohio and whatever, from a company called Fuse Chicken. And give me a minute as I collect it. So here is the actual cable itself. It's just called the Une Bobine, which is like a flexible cable thingy. And there's also, within the package, a USB extension cable. See right there? It'll take a normal USB and move it 2 feet. And I'll have another part where I'll be opening it all. Everything is out of the package. And came from stamps.com, which is a site in the US where you can buy your stamps online. So, I'm gonna open up the... I'm just gonna leave the extension cable in the packaging because you can tell what it is. I'm probably not even gonna use it anyway. But this is a 24-inch or 60-centimeter Une Bobine. I don't even know how to pronounce that. But actually, if you notice behind me, and if you look over there and whatever, there's the barn or whatever, that's where I'm actually videotaping it from. So, what it says in the front of the box is Une Bobine for iPhone and iPod Touch is what it's compatible with, which it's not compatible with the iPhones in my house anymore, as we've just upgraded to 5s. Well, not me. I don't actually have an iPhone. But, it's 24 inches long, apparently, as well as the only twisty, curvy, bendy, and whatever you want to do with your phone. So you can use a stand and recharge at the same time. According to the back here, if you pause it, you can then read it and whatever if you want. But I'll be reading it anyway. Une Bobine. Une Bobine is a flexible and electric stand, sync, and charging cable for your iPhone or iPod Touch, or in my case, iPod Nano. The cable can be flexed into different positions, coiled, wrapped around objects. The only limit is your imagination. Use your desktop, nightstand, or in your car. See? This says Une Bobine on the sides. Now there is a micro USB version of this, but as I have an iPod Touch, or Nano, my bad, it is not a bad thing to have. And as you can tell, it's getting kind of windy out. It's late September in Canada, and yeah, that happens. So, let's see how we open this all up. Oh. Now, yes, my face is blocked out if you see my face in the video. Don't be too surprised. Trying to rip the package. there we go. Yes, I just littered that. Next we've actually got it in my hands. So, I'm gonna open this up and go, oh, that's open. And voila! One Une Bobine. That aside, as long as the wind doesn't catch it too bad. There. See, there's one Une Bobine. Hello everybody, I'm back. Sorry about the little mistake we had there. My battery ended up dying, and it now happens to be the next day. And as you can tell, we are inside on a concrete floor. Now, the reason for this is because it's kind of raining outside. Oops. Didn't really think that through. And yeah, my battery took a few hours and it ended up getting dark, and well, yeah. So, over there, I don't know exactly how far into this we went, but I'm just going to do a bit of a demo here now, because I know you've now seen the box, of course. There's a little piece of paper inside of it, kind of demoing it. If I can actually, I haven't been able to. Here it is. If you can read that. Camera focus. It's just some warning about product positioning. Really, for me, with this thing does not weigh very much at all. If I had, say, an iPhone, that kind of weighs a bit more, all bets are off now. So, as you saw in there, there's this little USB extension thing. I am going to open it, because I don't actually have a USB plug that I'm going to use for this, because I don't want to use my computer, because it's really a mess. I'm pretty sure that's true with probably most of your computer areas. So, if you can see, I used it last night to charge it. What I did find out is that you can, with the Nano, with this at least this generation's Nano, you can hold it straight up. It does do that. If you're saying in a USB port on your computer, you can do that, but it does put a lot of stress on your port, and that might damage it, whatever. So that is why they have that whole positioning card. You're supposed to like loop it around and kind of have something kind of more or less like that. Sorry, I was doing a bit off screen there. To store it for sturdiness of the product. Because yes, if I do this, product is kind of, if I straighten it out now, I do this, see, whack. It's not the toughest product, like those, I guess they're Gorilla Pod things, like the little tripods. It's not right around me at this time, but it's kind of same as this, but it's a tripod, but it wraps around with these funny little circular things, and you just Google it. You're on the internet already anyway. But it does charge it. Now, what is nice is the cables that I've used for my iPod in the past that came with it were the slimmer ones and didn't actually have a lock on it. This one actually has a lock on it, so I can put the product in, and I try to pull it out, and it doesn't come out. Now, I find this annoying when I'm about to, say, go to school or something, and you're quickly in a rush to get it out of the door, and have to unclip it and have to fumble with the things. I also noticed that if you look at this side, and then you look at this side, there's just a very faint kind of indenting in the product. That is the very V logo. There's a good angle, you can see it there, which is not on the back side, which happens to be what the connector that is up for the device. See? That little thingy is up. Now, it's unlike the new Lightning connector, which I was having fun with a few days ago in an Apple store. Well, it wasn't that long ago. It's only 26th now. And got this yesterday, the 25th. And just like I said in the other part. But yeah, it's very nice and easy to position on a lighter product like this. I think on the heavier products it's going to be an issue with people, with kind of the sag you got going on. But if you're smart enough, and I'm sure it will be fine. I don't know if the shorter product, which is like 12 inches, will have less of this sag, because there's so many segments in this piece that each piece just lightly sags just a little bit, Like, as you can see here, it doesn't even hold it all at the end. But because of the length of the cord, and there's the sheer weight of the rest of the cord and the iPod way away, I think might be the reason for it. But overall, so far, I'm loving it. It's a great product for what it is. It's a cable, to be honest. And this is how long the video? But Kickstarter, great website. I think you guys, I've backed some other things at different levels and whatever, but I really do think Kickstarter is an awesome website. Like, when I initially bought it on Kickstarter the spring or whatever it was, I didn't know it was going to come in this fancy boxing. I thought it would be this. And as you can tell, my address is yes blacked out. I sharpied it. I thought I would get this, that cable, and this cable just kind of thrown inside of a bubble wrapper, just like that. And the other cable just shoved inside of a bubble wrap. I wasn't expecting the packaging, but hey, you give me a nice packaging with it, that's a good thing. And something I wasn't expecting when I bought it. And it's something that I'd love to. I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna shove it inside of some other products box and just keep it somewhere else and just have it so if I ever want to sell it, which is probably going to be never, because I'll probably go to the end of this old 30-pin connector, poor 30-pin connector. But now I'm getting rambling, which is never a good sign for me. So this has been the Une Bobine by Fuse Chicken. There, if I actually get it in the camera, it'd be nice. It's kind of dark, but make your funky shapes and use them as a stand. It's awesome. I really do suggest you go check this product out. I believe it's being able to be sold on the Fuse Chicken website, but don't quote me on that. So it's been Funch here from Funch Productions, and this has been Une Bobine Review. Thank you, everybody.